So, gonna have a look at another Fujifilm. This is Xperia Extra 400. I have to be honest, I don't shoot tons of this. I have shot quite a lot over the years, but I normally for 400, I normally like use Ultramax because it's I know how that works. But I have had a few rolls of this in the past, and I find it sort of similar to 200, just with a bit more light. Where you've got to watch the shadows with it, and you've got to watch the light you shoot it under. Otherwise, you get a bit of green. But it does a beautiful colour reproduction. It's very different than Ultramax or the other. Fuji has a very particular look about it, and you either love it or you hate it. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I just want it to look great, but it does have great colour reproduction, and yeah. So I mean, it does. I think it's one of these ones where, again, you need just watch what happens in the shadows with it. It's not so bad. I think like Ultramax goes sort of brownish in the shadows. This goes greenish, but I think that's prevalent in most of the Fuji films with that green thing. Anyway, so just go through some quick photos. These are so random. I've just picked up a load with bits of colour and stuff that you could look at. Okay, so this first one, here we go. These are just some plants, some flowers that are shot in natural light, and you can see basically the green's great. The colour reproduction is perfect on this. This is exactly sort of what it looked like. And it's just nice. It just looks really good with different colours. And here we go, this like daffodils, and that is really pumped up. That's just under sunlight. That is. That's really pumped up that sort of yellowy gold colour that daffodils are. And then some external building. It's shooting up the sky, looking at the sky. So again, with good light. I mean, I think I was shooting at 320. It just looked fantastic outside. I don't know where this is. Chelsea, but that's like a perfect representation of what was going on under the light. So that's it looks like I shot it as such. It's their old what's the word, Rolls Royce. So, and then again that previous building, but just before I crossed the road to shoot it, and you can see the colours are really vivid. That blue sky is like really punchy. I don't know grain wise compared to Ultramax what how much grain there is compared to Ultramax. It's sort of close. Okay, and this is just one of those merry-go-round gold gallopers type thing. There is a lot of red in this. It's one of those things. It's sort of like it just sucks up red. This film does. It really loves its reds and oranges. And we've got here's my man down at Parliament Square with the band that plastic again. But the thing here is, look at the back of the bust. The bust is like pops, but you can see from the sky it's overcast. And this is where we start to go slightly into green. Here he is again, another day, different outfit. I think there's some demonstration about to happen. But that red that he's wearing there is really popped out, and so the high-vis jacket's really sharp as well. But again, it sort of gets a bit, I don't know, it is very much to do with the light, the Fuji's. Again, overcast, random panda bloke stood in Trafalgar Square. Giant panda, obviously. But you can see it's quite muted because of its overcast, flat. I just shot this because of the reds, so you can see it really excels with its reds, its yellows, and its greens. Again, overcast, so it's got that sort of, I don't know, it's sort of suppressed apart from the colours that the film really seems to like. And that's it, really. I mean, I was trying to dig back through my photo collection. I've got hundreds of rolls of film that I didn't mark what the film was. So I don't think it was honest to just put up ones to say it was Fuji. These are the only ones that because I normally shoot this card at the beginning of every single roll. Sometimes that tells me what the film was, what the camera shot on. Sometimes it goes wrong because obviously if you've not wound it on far off, that first frame doesn't take the shot. So I've got better now in my old age of shoot that, what film, what camera, about 5 frames in. So now I know what it is. But I know I've shot tons of this stuff in the past. But yeah, I mean, 400 for me, I do Ultramax. I really like that. I really like what I get from it. This was if I'd ever get it. I'm not saying this is bad. I mean, it's not a great Fuji film. All the Fujis are really nice. They've got their own thing going on about them. I bet this works really well with people. As you can see from my photos, I don't shoot that many people. I shoot just stuff. But I mean, for stuff photography, it's great. I mean, it is. I don't know how much this costs now or its availability, but I think it's gone up like the others have. But yeah, so I mean, I've got the premium version of this. I can't remember the difference. The premium used to have an extra dye layer One of them used to have an extra dye layer in it, but then they removed the dye layer. So I can't remember what the difference is. Before we did a premium video, I'll research it and find out what the difference is between this. But there's a Fuji 400 and then there's a Fuji 400 Premium. I haven't shot the Premium. I know I've shot some in the past, but I cannot find the photographs. It's the downside of shooting all this stuff. If you don't make notes, then you're like me and you have like a Dropbox with tens of thousands of photos and you don't know. Pictures are great, but you don't know what you shot it on. I wish I'd thought of that earlier before I start making these videos. Anyway, there you go, Fuji Extra 400. I'd give it a go. I mean, it's nice, but it's a different look. It's not Kodak, is it? It's like you've got different looks. So it's something to play with. Watch the shadows, I think. But apart from that, really good film. Really good film. Thanks for watching.